Let's talk about a guy, Francisco Lindor. So much for the slow starts. I mean, that's the thing in the past. Look at the April numbers for Lindor, and I really do believe, to Lucy's point before, it is due to the crowd that the support that Lindor has now, he didn't have that earlier in his Mets career. I mean, look at those numbers right there for Lindor, and obviously the big moments as well. And why do you think Francisco Lindor has been able to consistently deliver in big spots?
Sal, we're talking about a guy, he's a future Hall of Famer, first of all. Fight me on that one if you want to. But he is a wondrously talented player in every facet of the game. And so he has many, many areas where he can impact games in a huge way. You saw the defense and the way that he made plays at the end of games in this series against the Cardinals. And I feel like, you alluded to it, he's a lot more comfortable as a Met now than he was when he was first here. He was the guy who got the big contract after the big trade. And now his performance has shown up. I mean, his OPS has gone up in each of his first 4 full years with the Mets. I mean, it could even happen again this year, Sal, with another big offensive year. He steals bases, all of that sort of stuff. And this year, there's an added jolt to that, too, because all eyes are on Soto. So Lindor can just work. He's got a spot in the lineup that he's comfortable in at leadoff. He can go play shortstop. I know he's had some, some setbacks at short, some bad plays there, but he's going to be a Gold Glove contender again. I mean, this is a big-time player.
And not only all eyes on Soto, obviously Soto behind him in the lineup, which helps as well. All right, JJ, what's more impressive about Lindor's game, his offense or his defense?
It's a great question. Really, the answer is all of the above, but I'm looking at his offense because he can impact the games in so many different ways. Anthony mentioned the speed. That's a big factor in the leadoff spot. Hits for power. And I think Lindor, in many ways, is poised for a monstrous season. This is a guy who gets off to dreadful, dreadful starts. He's done it going back to his days with the Cleveland Indians, the Guardians. It would be awful in April. 271, 3 homers. That's a red-hot, monstrous April for Lindor. He is going to rake because he always rakes when the weather gets warmer. And listen, the defense is exemplary, but when you can impact the games as much as he can from an offensive standpoint, power, speed, setting the table, doing all the above, it's his offense.
What do you think, Lucy? Offense or defense for Lindor?
I have to agree with JJ. Offense. It is the only answer for me as someone who consistently bets Lindor over total bases, over home run for, 1 home run, over 0.5 home runs. It is offense for me because that has been cashing. I will say, if you're looking for a Mets bet, Lindor is always a good one to go to. So I would say offense because that is where the contribution to the team is for me.
Yeah, and defensively this year, you mentioned the slow start was he got 4 errors, which is uncharacteristic. You know that's going to change. But to see him put it all together, it has been really for the Mets a perfect storm here, led by Lindor, who you could see his season change. I know we gave you the numbers in April, but really since opening day at Citi Field, remember, taking the extra base right out of the gate, trying to hustle, getting into second base, it has been palpable, the difference to me, and playing at home with the support of the fan base.
Yeah, and that's something that was, I think he was on more of a prove-it kind of basis with a certain segment of Met fans anyway, early on in his career here. And you've just seen the development in terms of his whole all-around game, but the offensive numbers, you guys were talking about it. I mean, look, he was a 30 doubles, 30 homers guy when he was in Cleveland, and we didn't really see that the first 2 years. He got a little bit close the second year, and then now he has that is back to normal Lindor. So, I mean, look, you can't say enough good things about this guy. It's been a stunner that he made, his defensive shortcomings earlier cost them a couple of games. Think about what the start would be if Lindor makes plays that he usually makes early in those games.
Oh, it's a my girl, by the way. So you got to work on your my girl.
Well, that's true, too.
How do you know I got to work on it?
You got to work on it. I want to hear it.
Might not be.
We haven't heard it yet. Come on.
I'm not going to do it here. Maybe at home.
No, it needs to be here.